everybody, welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, it is a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. Now, summer has been going pretty well so far. We did take a weekend trip into the Valley of Despair, but it is my distinct honor to announce that hopefully, I'm not going to say we're totally out of it. I'm still a little mentally jarred from, losing all my sense of self, losing all my self-confidence from these 3 games, but hopefully we're out of it. Folks, we're playing as a new character today. I believe that we got this character as we were pulling for Washizu and Akagi, respectively. This is Yuiyagi, and then check this out. If you click the character, she has like a phrase that's and then now I can emulate the level of conversation that I'm having on the Hinge app right here on the Mahjong Soul homepage. But check out this decal. Yo, sir, if you wanted to make $1 billion, you just got to release this bag with the 8 of bamboo embroidered on it in real life. I would buy that. Are you kidding? I would buy that in a heartbeat. Folks, we're going into the Jade Room today. As we load into the Jade Room, let me just say this. If you've been enjoying the Mahjong lately, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out the channel. Such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment, or should I say comments of the day. Kuro writes, me when I'm about to go to sleep, but Yusung drops a new video, so I have to pause everything to listen to his life-changing folds and dealings. Oh, emphasis on the dealings lately, but yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Fispel writes, Yusung, you are my favorite streamer, and your streams always light up my day. Keep getting rolled in the Jade Room, King. Okay, well, I don't know about the getting rolled part, but for the first half of that comment, check your PayPal. By the way, Right Lord is too scared to go for 13 orphans right off of the bat. Honestly, I respect that. You know their Twitch chat is getting mad at them and yelling at them, but honestly, game recognized game. Giari writes, taunt into get bodied is a true combo at any game. Now, here's the thing. This is why I have such like a penchant for justice, okay? It's because when someone else emotes, there is nothing more delicious in this life than watching someone emote at Mahjong Soul only for them to get absolutely obliterated later in the game and then to hear them stop emoting. That is a beautiful sequence of events. I don't care if you just recently saw the Aurora Borealis, like even you would have to agree that there's nothing sweeter than that human experience. By the way, weirdo hand that we've got going on. I think this is a half outside hand. I don't want it to be a half outside hand. And it could just be prevalent win 1 Dora. You know what I mean? You picking up what I'm putting down? I'm going to go for the half outside hand. Now, don't get me wrong. In the LibreOffice documents that we've been writing based off of our games, we've known that half outside hand just burns us every single time. Half outside hand isn't real. It's it might be real. It is a psyop invented by Big Mahjong to try to get, it's an old wives' tale invented to scare children into behaving properly. Half outside hand. It doesn't exist. It literally doesn't exist. The universe is actually just full of entropy. I am going to start sheeing. Left Lord, if you start acting up way too much, if you start discarding tiles that I'm way too scared of, or if we get later and later into the game, I might fold this hand. But as of right now, I'm 1 tile away from being in Tenpai. So what is this? And I'm counting my chickens before they hatch. This is Prevalent Wind, half outside hand, 1 Dora. Yusung, surely you jumped through all these hoops to achieve this very rare half outside hand. Surely it's worth a lot. Folks, this hand is 3 Han. I've seen Tanya Red 5 Dora hands that are better than this. Are you kidding me? At least those hands can end on a double-sided weight. Before we get too far into this video, I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies. I could wait for another Dora, but I don't think I'm supposed to. Oh, but it's nasty mode McGee if I wait for another Dora. It's Mongon if I wait for another. This is so stupid. This is such a... Oh my god, it is stupid. Oh my god. Hear me out, though. Like, I think I would be found innocent. In front of a jury of my own peers, East 1, Repeat 1, I was innocent. 8 of bamboo, discard. I genuinely believe... 3 on there is what? 3 on 30 for 3,900 points? Versus a Mongon, which is 8,000 points. I double the potential winnings. I go down 1 tile that in efficiency. 3 copies of the 7, 2 copies of the 9. Rylord already looking like a bozo with their pants on the ground. They had already discarded the Dora before. It's not horribly unlikely that we could see it. But me discarding the 8 like that is very suspicious in the sense that, like, one of the few reasons that I would do that is because I upgraded into 1 or 2 Dora or something. So anyway, that was a freaky moment. We'll check back on that one with Maka after the fact, and we'll see how the engine evaluates that play. Apologies to the patrons. Genuinely, if you're a patron, you have every single right to just light me up in the comment section. Hit me with a "What am I, chopped liver?" Genuinely, I deserve it. Thank you so much. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now. What shout out, Yusong? Chop liver shout out? As well as a whole bunch of other things, including the aforementioned LibreOffice strategy documents filled with my witticisms about Riichi Mahjong that you can read in PDF form. We're working on document number 3 right now. That sounds like I'm having like a mental health crisis. I have 3 separate Mahjong strategy documents that I've written, but it's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. Taylor K and Ty, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. It's the best way to support me. They gave me the biggest slice of the pie there, and for that, I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Thank you so much. Folks, I don't know what this hand is going to be, because I want this hand to be all simples. I'm fiending for this hand to be all simples. But in the meantime, a Crosslord has already pawned up or cheated up something scary. They have Red 5 and they have Dora. And you know they have something else to make their hand valid, right? So at least they have Tanya, Red 5, Dora in the dealer seat. That could already be very, very scary. A 3-Han slapper in the dealer seat is nothing to sneeze at. And then what am I? Okay, Right Lord popping off. They got some Westwind, 1 of Circles, Red Dragon pawned up. Folks, I think I'm gonna fold this one. Yusong, what are you talking about? You got 2 Dora in your hand? And what else? And what of it? And what of it? And what of it? Oh. Well, Right Lord could have 5 of characters early. They're not waiting with a 3-4. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Okay, folks, I spoke a little too soon. Honestly, you were right. You were right. I'll send you my handwritten apology. You like this little role reversal thing that we've got going on, the turntables? I'm going to have to send you a handwritten apology, because I don't know if I should have been folding this one. If I draw into 7 of Bamboozlers, which is not a guarantee, by the way, if I draw into 7 of Bamboozlers, there's nothing on God's green earth that's going to keep me from calling Riichi. Riichi, Pinfu, Dora. Humble Riichi, Pinfu farming. That is what I'm talking about, okay? And the 2 Dora indicates that it's going to be a good harvest season. You saying this is... I don't understand the metaphor anymore. Don't even sweat it. But if I draw into a 2 or a 5 of Circles, I don't want a single tile York. Oh, my God. I mean, I think this is probably fine. I got discarded like 3 seconds ago. It's not necessarily safe, right? The tile that was literally just discarded to your left, that's always going to be safe. That's always going to be safe. But 1 turn ago, it doesn't like someone else could have switched up their ending weight in a way that now they can win off of the 7 of Circles. We're lucky that didn't happen. I'm still willing to discard 1 of Bamboo. And also, we got a little freaky on that thing. What am I going to do? I might even pawn and Chi just to get in Tenpai, so that I don't have to pay out an exhaustive draw penalty. That is a thing that could happen in this game. We got 15 seconds left in overtime. She's on your mind. Right, Lord, you sicko. Red Dragon, half flush. Okay. It's okay. Unless your player would be tilted by all this. Unless your player would be tilted. I'm not tilted. Didn't even have to pay out the dealer penalty. Yusong, what's going on in your life? How are you doing outside of the game? Thank you so much for asking. I greatly appreciate it. Folks, you might groan at the sound of this, okay? What, are you gonna tell another joke? Hey, rude? Honestly, rude. People love my jokes. Paid chatters, can you sound off in the comment section? People love the jokes around here, and I can't control anyone's actions. You know, if you see any comments in the comment section down below being like, yeah, we love his jokes here, parentheses, blinks SOS in Morse code, don't, like, ignore the last part, but just know that there are people that genuinely like the jokes around here. Who are they? They go to a different school. Don't even worry about trying to find them. They genuinely just go to a different school. Folks, you're gonna groan when you hear this, okay? As of the time that I'm recording this, I got a huge backlog, okay? I'm not referring to the dump truck of a rear that I have. I got a huge backlog right now. Why am I the way that I am? Why do I like having a huge backlog of videos recorded in advance? It's just because it fills me with a sense of security. If I'm ever in a situation where I'm recording the video that has to come out tomorrow, just like... take me out back old Yeller style. It means if I'm ever in that situation, it means that Yusong is the most stressed he's ever been in his entire life. Because God forbid, like, you know, I get a cough or a cold or anything, and then it's like genuinely over, and then I cannot continue the daily uploads. Okay, I mean, kind of freaky, no? Am I ever allowed to cut one of circles followed by one of circles? Or should I be cutting one of these? I think it's this. This is a perfect two-away. You rarely... I know I've harped on a long time about the perfect Ishanten, which is pair, double-sided weight, and an omega chunk, which is a pair with a double-sided weight attached to it. This is a perfect two-away. I think it's a pair, double-sided weight, 2 omega chunks. I think this is a thing that was also described in the sacred tome that is Riichi Book 1, which is a free PDF online for Mahjong players everywhere. I'm not doing a bit right now. It's absolutely real. It's absolutely freaking real. East 3. What did I discard that was freaky? 8-pin discard. I think this is right. Because no matter what we draw into, we can finagle a perfect Ishanten. Like the perfect two-away. Yeah. And look at this. It's the perfect one-away. It's the perfect smoky eye. We're in there. Now, unfortunately, we had a 4-5-6 mixed triple sequence, colloquially known as the Sans Chokler around these parts, that we could have maybe gotten. Unfortunately, that's not going to be possible for us, right? We would have loved to get a little mixed triple sequence, but that's not going to be possible. We're going to call Riichi Red 5. Riichi Red 5 on a double-sided weight. Right, Lord? You don't even know. You think I'm stuck in here with you? You're stuck in here with me. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we get the perfect smoky eye. And there's the Oradora. Should have studied at the School of the Cowardly Fist. Tuition's free. All you got to do is have a little fear in your heart. That's what I'm talking about. We go into East 4. As of the time that I'm recording this, I still have not gone to Vancouver. I know. Okay. I was gonna say I'm mad about it too. Quite frankly, no. I'm wrapped in a little security blanket of backlog. Yeah, I'm scared I'm gonna get sick of the travel, sick from the travel or something. So hence big backlog. Can I tell you something though? This is a thing that I don't know if anyone else has ever thought of. I think I might be pioneering something. Because last night, I did something to make the trip so much easier. And I don't know if anyone else has done this ever before in their entire lives. I packed ahead of time. I packed before, like the night before I fly out. And honestly, it's mostly gifts. It's like half of the suitcase is just gifts. I'm very excited. I got a lot of like video game related paraphernalia for my colleagues. My Sunbae memes, if anyone else is Korean pilled, or you like me have just been watching a lot of K-pop related content recently, and Sunbae meme is, I think, when a junior artist refers to, like, addresses a senior artist. Like, if someone's been in the game longer than you, you gotta call them. You gotta put a little respect on the title and hit them with the Sunbae meme. Okay, I'm gonna cut 4 of circles. I think that the white dragon is probably fine. I don't know how much I'm gonna dance today. Me when I'm a little morose at the club. I don't know how much I'm gonna dance today. Oh, I want to dance. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Oh my guys, but it's no guarantee that we can use the Dora. You like that? My powers of persuasion when it comes to cowardice are unmatched. If I draw into another Dora, followed by 7 of circles, nothing on God's green earth that can keep me from calling Riichi. Outside of that very specific instance, I'm probably not gonna call Riichi. Yusong, it's your dealer seat. I've seen much greater dealer seats than this die. I got ice in my veins. I'm looking at you being like, first time losing the dealer seat because of someone else's Riichi and we're powerless to do anything about it. What is this? The institutions at play when it comes to capitalism? Ooh! Getting a little based. I packed last night. Half of the suitcase is literally just gifts. It's a lot of video game related stuff. And then the other half is just like, yeah, I packed some clothes. And so I'm just kind of getting a little head start. Me, when I enroll in a pre-K like learning environment, I'm genuinely one tile away, but there's no way I cut the door into that, right? There's just no way. Folks, it's sad. I'm crying. Like this if you cry every time. I am crying every time. It's messed up. It's a fricked up society that we live in. I'm not taking any sick pleasure in doing this. You saw you got the biggest smile I've ever seen. Folks, you want to check this with the engine. East 4, 5 mon folding decision. Look, they might have been okay with throwing 9 of circles there, because at the time of that discard, we saw 2 copies of the 8 of circles. Now that we see 3 copies, I'm like maybe a little bit more inclined to. Oh no, look at this. Now I'm a little bit more inclined to throw this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. But now, what do we... We'd have to draw back into some good tiles. And plus, I don't want to discard the 9 of circles unless I absolutely freaking have to. 3 of circles is a safe tile. What else can we throw? Just pretty much the 3 of circles. 2 of circles, okay. Very interesting. Now we can get rid of this shape. 6 of circles. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You think I'm some sort of Mahjong clown? Think I'm just going to dance and deal in and upload 4th places until the cows come home? I want my backlog thick and the games to be fruitful, okay? People are calling me a pervert for this statement, but I stand by my words. So I packed a lot in advance. Folks, I don't know if this is cringe. I genuinely don't know if this is cringe. But also, to be cringe is to be free. So you know what? Let's tango along this line conversationally and see where it leads us. I bought a hand massager. I was telling you about this last time. I bought a hand massager online. Folks, it knocks me out at night. Like, having a relaxing nighttime routine. Like, you ever have that, like, cynical, childish voice in you? That's like, you know when you're just, like, a teenager and you're so cynical and you listen to, like, adults having, like, nighttime routines and you're like, I don't get what's the big fuss. Just go to bed, forehead. You know what I mean? Like, just go to sleep or stay up forever playing Nintendo DS, you know? Like, what do you mean nighttime routine? Cringe. Folks, now I get into bed and I use my little hand massager, and this is not a euphemism for anything. Okay, wait, I've been saying a lot of NSFW things on the videos lately. Huge apologies if you got, young people watching. I'm gonna say something awful. And then I'll count you down. I'll say something awful, and then I will return to the video. I'll wave when it's safe to return to the video, okay? I'm gonna count you down and need you to mute the video. If you're driving, I understand this might be a little difficult. Please focus on the road. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not a euphemism. I was collaborating with our good friend and colleague, Boba, yesterday, and Boba asked me if it's something that I or anyone else puts their in, like, because it has different holes for the hands, for the different parts of the fingers. And so Boba was asking, is it used for that kind of purpose? And no, it's genuinely used for your hands. And then I made the awesome joke, and I'm just kind of flexing now. Like, oh, everyone in chat is asking me if I use the pinky hole for anything specific or anything lewd, and I don't use the pinky hole for anything lewd. Thank you very much. At least it would be the middle finger. Okay. Welcome back. Okay. I have been using the hand massager. It knocks me out. Like, I'm not the type of person, because I don't like alcohol. I think that alcohol, like, makes my stomach hurt and it makes my skin itchy. That's genuinely what happens. I'm not joking. I could prove it in a lab, okay? It's just genuinely what happens. So I'm not the type of person that's like, oh, a glass of, I'm not fancy with it. I'm not sitting there in my study with a monocle being like, yes, a glass of red wine before bed. I've never been that type of person, because if I did, I would just be like, oh, okay, I get to go to bed with a stomachache. Awesome. Like, what now? Hang on. Dealing. Yes. Oh my god. Because I had nothing safe. I genuinely had nothing safe. I probably wouldn't have thrown this just because it's so close to the Dora. Like the 2 of characters is the Dora. Oh my god, they dealt into Ipatsu pure straight. Well, you know what I'm going to say. Second place isn't looking that bad right now. We could maybe get back into first place, but we need, like, the luckiest circumstances available. It's not impossible. We've done weirder. We've done worse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've done worse. What other people are thinking as they swipe on me on Hinge. It's probably not a 13. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This hand is giga unplayable otherwise. I'm not doing this out of joy, by the way. There's no happiness in my system. There's no dopamine receptors being fired off in my brain as I do this. This is genuinely, it's not a 13 orphans that I want. It's maybe a 13 orphans that I deserve. It's not one that I want, though. But the hand massager, I'll get into bed, I'll use the hand massager, and then it makes me so Sleepy Town USA. Folks, it's like a cheat code. By the way, this is exactly why we went 13 orphans, because the awesome part about 13 orphans is not getting 13 orphans, although that's just sometimes a nice unintended benefit. Hang on, what am I even throwing right now? I throw East Wind because it's not your Sea Wind nor is it your prevalent wind. South Wind and West Wind are both a little spooky scary for you. Anything else? I mean, I probably just start cutting honor tiles until the cows come home. If you're gonna allow me to get rid of 3 of characters, I will happily get rid of 3 of characters. So that's been very, very nice. And then, like, I'm trying to quit the sauce. Oh my god, they had Riichi Pinfu Dora. You know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna say. Third place isn't looking that bad. Just kidding. We're still in second place right now. Crosslord and Left Lord both have, they're fighting to avoid the fourth place shadow realming right now. This is actually a great situation for us. It means that everyone at this table has enough points for us to slurp from. You know what I mean? So if I sumo ad infinitum in the dealer seat in South 4, there is a slim chance, not a good chance, and don't check the video link. There's a slim chance that we could still get back into this game. A lot of contrarians in the audience tonight. Immediately check the video link. That's fine. You know what? I got therapy in 40 minutes. Hopefully, hopefully you're not seeing another 50 minutes of runtime beyond this point. I mean, I can only pray. I'm trying to quit the sauce, which is League of Legends. I was telling a friend as we were playing League of Legends together, like, if I ever met in real life, if I ever met the people that I'm playing League of Legends with, I think I would never touch the game again. Like even if I could just like video chat with the 4 other randomly assigned teammates that I get on any given game of League of Legends, if I could ever just do that, I think I would quit the game yesterday. I wouldn't even think twice about playing League of Legends. Think twice. What am I, a Magic the Gathering card draw effect with flashback? I mean, it is, it's true. Humorous? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm gonna fold you. Aren't you excited about folding? With what value? What value? Oh no, a white dragon only hand. Oh my God. Let me wear all black and cry a million tears for a white dragon only hand. I don't mean to be cynical about crying. I love crying. It's more so, I don't mean to disparage the act of crying. It's more so like, this is not a hand. This isn't a hand to even feel like, a twinge of sadness over. I can never discard the Dorotal. Oh my God, I almost snapped, discarded the Eastwind. Thank goodness I took a second. The thing is, what was I yapping about? Oh yeah, like, I think that if I ever saw the people that I was playing League of Legends with, I would quit the game. Why? It's because, I think it's all teenagers. I genuinely think it's mostly teenagers. Maybe it's not. Maybe there's other people out there like me that are using League of Legends as like a, as a substitute for real and satisfying social interaction. You know what I mean? There's maybe a lot more sickos out there like me. But like, if I ever like sobered up and realized, oh my God, I'm hanging out with teenagers. I'm an adult and I'm hanging out with teenagers. What am I doing right now? I think I would never touch the game ever again. So the minute that, I mean, I don't think that there's actual like voice chat in the game. You can do it with the teammates that you have, but like, there's no like global voice chat. The minute that gets added, I think is the minute that I stop playing League of Legends. I treat it as like a cosmic roll of the dice, Tim Robinson voice, a cosmic gumbo. Well, are we just screwed here? Am I human or am I giga screwed? The signs are vital. My hand is pogged. 4 copies of the 7 of characters are gone. All my 7s are gone. And as a result, you cannot be waiting with a 6-7 in your hand. Thus, we discard the 8 of characters. I am running out of discards with 8 seconds left in overtime. Happy to pick up a red dragon. So happy to pick up a red dragon. We're going to need a lot more where that came from, though. Would still love a few more save tiles. 8 of characters still bringing the heat. Okay. The sumo in the dealer seat is going to hurt. I'm going to want this one back. Sumo. Okay, it's just a Riichi sumo hand. But in the dealer seat, that's still really strong. 2 on 40 fu. Everyone's paying out 1,300 points. Okay. Not necessarily in love with this. Would love to protect second place if it's at all possible. They put out a hit out. They put out a hit for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I draw into another orphan, which I didn't, I might have earnestly gone for 13 orphans. I have to play this hand stupid style. I have to play this hand as if it could win when I know deep down in my heart I know that it cannot win. You seem panicked. Can I just be real with you? It's one of those, I've just been recording videos lately, And like, don't get me wrong, I've been having a great time doing it. Even through the fire and the flames, even through the great despair of losing 3 games in the span of 2 videos. That's right, we uploaded a double feature where I got 4th place twice in a row. Even through that, it's been fun. But the thing about recording videos is that like I haven't really gone to Trader Joe's or anything. Haven't really done anything. I'm trying to mine my life for anecdotes, and I'm coming up dry, folks. You know that there's no corner of my personal life that I wouldn't overturn for 5 minutes of content. Genuinely, that is true. In the recent Big Walk. I kept thinking Big Mouth, but then that's a show on Netflix. In the recent Big Walk collabs, I revealed that, and this is not the first time that I've talked about it on stream, had a dream where my therapist was spooning me. This is an older therapist. This is a therapist that I had in college, that they were spooning me. And it made me realize, like, oh, I probably have some, like, attachment style. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's, like, a normal thing. Or, honestly, yeah, we might not even need to psychoanalyze that. Yusong, we need to? Okay. Oh, Mr. Freud. Got a lot of freaking psychoanalysis experts in the audience tonight. Oh, yeah, sure, I want to marry my mom, and I want to kill my dad. What's so wrong about that, huh? Point is, it could have just been chaos. Sometimes you can't be liable for every single dream that you have. Sometimes your brain just decides to go sicko mode, and like there's like your own dreams, I guarantee you, are more fricked up than any Ari Aster film that you're gonna see in theaters. I don't think so. I'm so far away from Tenpai, and I cannot guarantee a good wait. If I draw onto 2 of Bamboo and then you show, oh god. It's like so close to playable, except it's not playable at all. And I have 2 safe tiles on the Green Dragon. A little bit of a weirdo pivot that's happening right now. My crosslord is, yeah, I don't know what that was, because you have a safer tile in the 7 of Bamboo. Maybe they were cheating just to get into Tenpai, which is fair. And I like this, right? The further away 3rd place is away from me in terms of the score, the better it is. It's kind of nice. Folks, I know I've requested a lot from you today. The paid chatters, mark this on your payroll, okay? As you log into the Chrono system, which might have triggered a lot of people in the audience, because that might be the user interface that you use to keep track of your time cards. It's the one that I used when I was working in IT in the in my college years. But like I know I've asked a lot from you. Can I get a comment that just says like they didn't. These hands, don't quote all of this, by the way. Sometimes when I ask for a comment and I'm trying to figure out what the comment is, some people in the audience like quote all of this and then write it in the comments. It makes me look like a dang fool. Can you write in the comments? And the comment starts here. You couldn't win with those cats, Yusong. Like, you genuinely couldn't win with those cats. Because we have not gotten a playable hand in a very long time. None of these hands have been really playable. Like, we haven't been first, you know what I mean? Like, we haven't had that much value. You remember the last time that we had value? It was when the 6 of characters was the Dora, and we had 2 of them, right? That was the last time that I had a glimmer of hope in my eye that I could maybe win a Mongon. It all could change in South 4, and don't check the video runtime. Don't check the video runtime. It could all change in South 4. And I'm not saying that that's not going to happen, but it's just like they're making it a struggle right now. Me, when I'm a Pokemon and I've run out of PP. What was I talking? Oh, yeah. The thing, okay. And the thing about working in IT in college, and I wasn't really talking about this, but it's, me in college, here's what I was doing in college, okay? The trifecta of Yusong in college. It was not keg stands and parties. Yusong, we knew that. Okay. Could have at least pretended to flatter me a little bit. It was not keg stands and parties, okay? Instead, it was sketch comedy, which I did for 6 hours every single week, which was awesome. Wouldn't have traded that for anything. Genuinely, sketch comedy owns. Really fun. Great way to meet friends. Fun to do shows. Genuinely loved it. Loved every minute of it, Jerry. Should I have focused a little bit more on school? Oh, didn't realize the morality police were here. Didn't realize the academic integrity police decided to show up. You would make great friends with the Freudian psychoanalysis. Welcome, enjoy the ice cream social. Trifecta was sketch comedy, therapy. College was when therapist was spooting me. Dream happened, and then working in IT. Now, the working in IT, I'm not going to lie to you, was awesome because there was barely any work. And it was like, like a work-study program where I'm just going to be real with you. It was mostly studying. And I'm going to be real with you. I didn't even study that much. I was just writing sketches. I was literally just writing sketches. Wowie zowie. I frick with this extremely. I don't want you coming back into the game in the dealer scene. Now, this is going to be a little freaky. Because I'm going to want to win a million times here in the dealer seat. But the player across from me is going to want to win a Tanya only hand. They're going to want to win a nothing, Riichi nothing. Like, they just want to win a one on hand so that they can end the game in third. That is their prerogative. Left Lord, you actually need point. You actually need value. Why say point in a French accent? I don't know. Fun. And I saw Greg Davies do it on Taskmaster, and I can't get it out of my head. You actually need points. So this is probably half flush something. You need at least like 3 Han to really feel comfortable in like coming back into this game. So we'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not playing this Oppa 7 pair style. There's no way. And thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Red Dragon, Red 5, nothing. I mean, we could deal into Left Lord, but the beautiful thing about dealing into Left Lord is that like we could deal into a Hanemon and still be fine. Well, we would be in third, but what do we be? No, we can't. We actually we have to be a little bit careful. We have to be a little bit careful. I'm gonna take the double-sided weight or the two pair weight. Yeah. Just because we could draw into 3 of characters, and I just kind of prefer it. I think this is technically better than the single tile way. We can check back in with the South 4 6-pin discard. I don't think I'm supposed to con here. I am in Tenpai in the dealer seat. Well, I gave myself another Dora. I have Red Dragon, Red 5 Dora, but also con, so my mini points are bricked up right now. So this is probably at least a 7,700 point hand. This is kind of Grody Bones McGee. Yusong, lock in a little bit. I need you to be a little bit normal, a tiny bit normal. I need you to be just a teeny tiny bit normal. 5 of characters passed kind of recently. 2 of characters might be seen as a safer discard. I'm not sure if it's. I mean, this is obviously just wishful thinking, but you never know. Okay, Suji Trap for the 8 of circles. I hate that I have to discard a 5 of circles myself, but now I'm showing everyone I'm not waiting with a 6-7 in my hand. That's kind of banging. It's kind of good. At any point, Left Lord can win and eat my entire lunch. I would hate that. I would absolutely hate that. Sorry, Left Lord. I'm so sorry, Miss Jackson. I think this is 7,700 points. But whenever you con, your mini points get fricked up. 3 Han, 44. 77. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. Now, Left Lord is on the brink of death. So it's either I got to sumo a Hanemon or I got to direct hit Right Lord. So it's not looking good for me. Oh my God. Speaking of not looking good for me, are you seeing this? This is not the hand that you want to see. So unless we draw into another Eastwind or another Red Dragon, very hard to win with this hand. Other things that could happen, Right Lord deals into a Yakuman. But then we would not even be in we wouldn't even be in first place. So I don't like that idea either. So we're probably screwed here. Don't check the video length, but it's probably okay. All that would happen in the IT department is like a professor would come in and be like, I want to show this movie in class. Can you rip it from the DVD? Be like, okay. And then we would use the application handbrake and then just like put it on a USB or upload it to Google Drive and be like, okay, you're done. And then professor would be like, thank you so much. You're a technological wizard. And we were like, it's just another day on the job. It was awesome. It genuinely freaking owned. It genuinely freaking slapped. Did I do anything like fun? I mean, like I studied abroad. Oh, brother, here come the eye rolls. Studied abroad for 1 semester in Paris. But like, did I do anything domestically? Like during my college years, did I ever like let loose? The most that I ever let loose was one time for spring break. One of the members of the sketch comedy group had like a family member who had like a house or an apartment or just like a pad, you know what I mean? Like a place that you could sleep in frickin' South Carolina. And I believe that is the only time in my life that I've been to South Carolina. It was fun. It was fun to like go on the beach and stuff. And then while we were there, I was kind of the only one in the group doing stand-up at the time too. And it's not like, you know, like real stand-up is like, you know, seedy dive bars and stuff. But when you do it in college, it's like fun and for your friends and everyone there really wants to see you succeed. So it's like a loving audience, you know. No one's heckling you. It's all good. And then so we went to South Carolina, and then at like a local bar, we saw a sign that was like open mic, and then my friends were like, "Yusong, you should do it." And I was like, I don't know. And then they were like, "You should do it." And I was like, "Okay, you know what? Let's just try to let loose. We're on vacation. We're on island time. Let's do it." Folks, real stand-up was scary. I mean, I remember this. Here's the thing. I don't think this joke is that good of a joke, okay? And I'm not just being this classic self-deprecating Marty. I would love to call Riichi here. Double tile York in it. I would York it on the west wind all day. Please. Nah, I can't really pawn that either. Maybe I'm supposed to pawn when it's all said and done, so that I can get into Tenpai before the end of the round. Direct hit. Riichi direct hit on Right Lord goes such oingo boingo. It makes my heart sore. If I draw into an elongated shape here in the circle suit, Westwind, it's on the chopping block right now. You could have a pair of the Westwinds. That could absolutely happen. You have the Green Dragon, 1 Dora. But even if I deal into Seawind, Green Dragon, 1 Dora, even if I deal into half flush after that, I'm still Bing chilling. I can deal into a Mongon and still be in second. So we're genuinely chilling here. Left Lord is gonna call Riichi. Okay. This is a little freaky. It's a little freaky. I think I'm supposed to chi. No memes. No memes right now. I break Ipatsu. You do have Seatwind. You don't want to roll over and die. Wow. I was going to just try to stay in Tenpai. Left Lord got slurped down into oblivion. We could have dealt into this and been fine. This is just Mongon. This is literally just Mongon. Had they another Dora in their hand, we would have had some problems. But we could have dealt into that direct hit Mongon and still been fine in second place. You know what? Return of second place Steve. New character. Playing as new character. Return of second place Steve. Not going to complain about that. Anyway, I did stand up there. I don't think this joke is a good joke because if you ask me to explain it, I don't even know what the punchline is. I don't know why this is even necessarily funny. The only laugh that I got, the only real laugh that I got was and this is gross. So I'll count you down and then I'll wave you back in if there's any, you don't want anyone to get scandalized by this. So I'll count you down. If you're driving, please be careful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The joke that I said was I don't really get morning wood. I just get weeping willow. And folks, I don't know what that means. It implies a lot of stuff, but it's just wordplay. It's just literally nothing. It's just you sound. Oh, okay. Now I can see why you get such a kick from saying Oppa Ipatsu style and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just silly words. I love silly words. I love that you can put silly words together, and then you unfortunately know what I mean, and we're all tortured together. You know what I mean by when I want to go, Zuzzy Firth and you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But okay, and then I'll wave you back. So that was the one joke that got a laugh. And then the rest of my set, here's the thing, okay? At the time, I don't know if South Carolina has changed. I was the only Asian person there. Okay, they wanted me to cut one of Bamboozlers. Because cutting a tile that's too close to the Dora might be a little sus, but it's 37-49. It's not even that unthinkable, It's not that unthinkable. Mongon versus 3,900? 8,000 versus 3,900? I think this is okay. Maybe it's not. Maybe over 1,000 games, if faced with this exact decision, I end up ranking down. But, I think that this isn't that bad. This isn't terrible. It's not unthinkable, I was the only Chinese person there. And look, maybe they were jealous of my awesome joke that I just told everyone in under the guise of the censored segment. But someone during my entire set was going in the audience, and I think it was just to I don't think it was being nice. I don't think they were doing that because they had a really good time at my set. I don't know what it was motivated by, okay? I'm not really sure. But, certainly that sound was not present in anyone else's set. I don't know, maybe I had ketchup on my shirt. I could have had ketchup on my shirt, and maybe this is an idiom used in South Carolina to be hey, buddy, you got ketchup on your shirt. I don't know. But that was overall fun time. Overall fun time. It was fun to go on the beach and drink sangria and have my skin get itchy on the beach. You know what I mean? It's whatever. Fine. Not a bad time. Built a lot of character doing that stand-up. East 1, repeat 1, innocent, 8, so discard, correct. I mean, not correct, but debatable. East 3, 8 pin discard. They didn't want to see me win. They genuinely did not want to see me win. This is correct. I'm gaming right now. I'm gaming. It was maybe one of circles, but I'm glad because this is a perfect 2-away. This is a very rare instance that you see a perfect 2-away. You're out of your gosh dang mind. You're out of your gosh dang mind. I know we could maybe use this as a repair, but I just want to take the perfect Ishanta. And then the Riichi is on site. And then Right Lord, you're Dave Matthews Band crashing into me. I love that. I absolutely love that. East 4, 5-mon folding decision. I noped right on out of here. You wanted me to cut 6 of bamboo. Oh, because it was a safe time. I'm going to be real with you. I missed this one. People might have been doing in the audience. as just a sign that I missed 6 of bamboo. And honestly, I deserve that. Because this, you know, allows me to stay in Tenpai. It's the easiest way for me to dance back into Tenpai. And now I recognize it because it's been discarded again. And then I'm out. I'm outing 9,000. I'm outing 9,000. Even with 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is going in the LibreOffice document. Because I play this like a monster. I play this like a monster. And sometimes the type 8 chatters in my head, they win. Today, they did not win. Genuinely today, I was able to fight off the demons. By the way, if you want to read the... I got 2 other documents where this came from, okay? Today, you did not let the type 8 chatters in your head win. It doesn't matter if a tile is a 1 chance tile. As in, there are 3 copies of the 8 of... I'm just going to write... No, 8 of circles visible. There's only 1 chance they have a 7-8 in their hand. None of that actually matters when your hand is garbage mode 9,000. And you know what? I'm going to capitalize this because it is a proper noun. And you know what I mean when I say garbage mode 9,000. Keep your head up, king. You did great. And you got to hit yourself with a little positive encouragement as well. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter if something's 1 chance. We're never going to be able to use the door. And we already folded with the red 5 anyway. So, like, we're out of there. South 4, 6-pin, discard. Oh, yeah, we could have waited on different things. I feel like... I don't know if this was in a book somewhere, but I like the double pair weight. Plus, it's a little... Like... It's a little less conspicuous to wait on a 2 or an 8 versus a 7. It's just a little closer to the terminal in that sense. And so it's, I guess, slightly better. The benefit of discarding the 8 is that if you draw into the 5, you can upgrade to a double-sided weight. But we can still do that with the 2 of characters if we draw into a 3. So it's not terrible here. Did they like the con? They hated the con. That's so true. Because what if someone pawns the Dora? And then I would want to fold. This is... LibreOffice. Close the document because I thought I wouldn't be writing in it again. And honestly, viewer attention going down a cliff right now, but this is important. This is genuinely important. 51. You're not invincible. You're not invincible and need to remain humble. What happens here if someone pawns the Dora or the new Dora after you call con? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. And this is not it. This is not a great time to call con. I think if we had a double-sided weight with like 4 tiles on each side, that would make this con good. But right now, it doesn't seem that good. I mean, it did upgrade our mini points, which is not like totally unthinkable, but probably incorrect. Ooh, and the board is almost completely clear. Me when I'm at the tail end of an episode of Jeopardy. Folks! It's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoy the Zhang, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Helps out the channel such a great deal. Stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Thank you so much for all your support on Patreon. It really means the world to me. Thank you. Your financial support is like so like it's so nice. You know what I mean? So thank you so much. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself. Okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.